Hey there, folks, and welcome back to the Dammâseq Campaign. Last time, we began our second war with Kemet, and things are going pretty well. There have been a couple of misplays here or there, but overwhelmingly this has gone pretty much the same as the first war. It's a lot more concentrated in the eastern areas of the Delta this time. Both my forces and their forces are much more concentrated, resulting in a more traditional type of war here, as opposed to the kind of chaotic and scattered landing war of the first war, but we also have learned the value of sacking their largely unfortified and completely unprotected southern cities along the Nile. We're working on their capital, and our armies are also working on other soft targets as we spot them, with our armies in the north doing a bit of a dance with the Egyptian armies to try to finish sieges and concentrate forces as we can. I'm going to do an assault at Probast in just a sec, but first, let me also go verify what's going on over here. These guys are working on that. These guys are headed there. Okay, perfect. Kemet will probably soon agree to the minimum peace deal that I would go for, which is just to seize the rest of Moab and Adam from them. Yeah, that there was in the Red Sea. I could expand into the Red Sea area, but I'm not sure I really want to. Red Sea is like partially Canaanite, partially Kemetic. So it would be a pretty big commitment to come down there. I don't really consider Red Sea to be within Canaan's natural borders anyways, so I think I'm fine just kind of coming here and stopping. If anything, I want them to give it to Petra, so Petra can be my client state in the middle. But we'll figure that out when we get to it. So let's go ahead and resume. Alright, so these guys should be fleeing up here, down here. Yeah, things are looking pretty good. These guys have just arrived. You guys all stay put. Let's see here. You just stay here to pick these guys up once they can move. Right. And then what I'm thinking here is I do the assault at Probast. I may as well, because I was waiting, or I was missing it, I may as... Oh. Okay, let's not do the assault at Probast, actually. These guys are going to come in and die. I don't know what on earth they're thinking. I don't know if they're going to commit to this attack, or... Look, they're all, like, moving away to come join this day. What are they doing? They had all these forces here earlier, and then they moved half of them north, and now they're doing the attack with the other half coming south. What is this? What are they doing? Okay, the start of April, this will begin. Also, the Tunip thing is now May of this year, so that's only a month away, so let's, also their army is just staying up there. Alright, Tunip, thanks for helping in the war. At least their population is not getting killed, so they will be my new subjects very soon. Okay, this is a bewildering move by Kemet. I don't know what on earth the AI is thinking here. They literally had all of their forces in the area earlier, and I had fewer forces, and they didn't make the attack. Now, half their forces are way in the north, and the other half are going to just attack now. Absolutely baffling, but they're going to go for it, so let's see what happens here at Probast. I guess they don't want to lose this fort, but this is not a good move. Doing better than I thought they would, but that's just because part of our army was very liberal. Sacking of Gebtu, none shall hide. Alright, you guys now coming over to sack Umet. It's just a desert city, but it's worth a bit of war score, so we may as well go for it. Okay, back up here. Battle of Probast, the great battle of the war in many regards, with my son. Hopefully recovering his honor after his cowardly flight from the previous fight, which was a very tactical withdrawal. Also, this siege up here being done is a huge deal. Okay. Whew. Alright, let's see. You guys get on to force march and come back to Sukkah, I think. Yeah, come back there to grab that. That is the play. Down here, no sight of any enemy forces of any sort, so that's good. Alright, I don't know what Kemet thought would happen in the Battle of Probast. I don't know why they made this attack. I guess they're confident because of their chariots. Truly baffling Kemet moment. It was basically like a indecisive fight, but we were the winner, which means they flee and our siege is not interrupted. Okay, well now I'm not going to do an assault now that I've taken that much morale damage. I don't have infinite manpower. I guess I do kind of have infinite manpower here, actually. So, okay, after the monthly tick is done, I think I will do the assault after all. Integration of Tunip as well. Our client Tunip has long upheld... Stop highlighting Kemet. Oh my gosh, please. There we go. Our client Tunip has long upheld Canaanite ideals in a fair and even-handed manner. It is a matter of course, therefore, that their eventual integration into our state is to be a cause for jubilation. The Tunipian elite have been instrumental in facilitating this union. Many are hoping to find a place within our government. Nope. Getting some popularity for Aharam. He's maxed out popularity. Alright, Canaan expands into the north even further. I will take a second to attend to this land, even though I'm about to get more land to attend to. So, give me just a sec here. So, Tunip did control a little bit of the Aleppo plain, and I will happily sell this particular spot over to probably to Ebla. I will sell it even for free. I don't want to be in the Aleppo plain with Mari. That sounds miserable, so let's do that. Alright. Now we should have no more Aleppo plain holdings. We do not. Arne still controls a little tiny bit of the Ebla province. Alright. So that will go away after a monthly tick, or after a daily tick, I think. Okay, that's fine. So now, in terms of these actual locations, let's see. It'll take me a second to like process all this stuff. So first of all, I think Ebla farmland would make for a good capital up here. So actually, let me first go through and okay, let me take a sec here. I know this is gonna crash the pacing of this video, but I'm gonna I don't want to leave this alone for this long. So precious metals. I'm gonna go through and actually attend to all this new land, as I am playing more than just a conqueror, but also a king and a lord of this land. I need to do my best to attend to this. Okay. Some of these cities are going to have to get shifted around, for sure. Destroy all that. Okay, that's fine. Over here, salt mine. We may also, actually, we will for sure. Well, we might keep that fort, actually. I may not have this be a city, though. Come back to that later. Over here, I don't remember which parts were land that I controlled and which parts were Tunip land. It's interchangeable, I guess. Now it literally is interchangeable. Alright, over here, this is all Tunip. Desert Wells with the gold mine area. Let's change that up. Granary can go. All the provincial loyalty buildings are going to stay, though, for sure. Let's see here. Okay, and then I think lastly here, copper mine, that's pretty good. Move back through here and build everything later. Yeah, okay. I think that's all the buildings of the new Tunip land messed with here. Okay, so in terms of the organization of this land here, also I may want to have a new governor with a bit more finesse than Zero. Tunip was just a very small province, or Ebla was just a very small province a minute ago, so things have changed now. Okay, so alright, here in the Kriza province, I think because this is all plains, it's an entire plains province, either Sharona or Taipei is going to be my best spot. Taipei is the right distance from Gro, so that's a good thing in its favor. Sharon is a little bit too far away. I want it to be on the river is the main thing here. Yeah, I think that's the idea. Or that's the plan, I mean. Alternatively, Tav and El or Asan are also good spots. Asan is the right distance away from Akash, actually, so that's another thing in its favor. And it's the right distance from Gro. So I think Asan's a better spot, and this means that then this place here can have, let's see here. Araba is probably the best spot because it's on the river. It's a bit close to Asan, but the rest of the province is trash. It's all desert. I guess Hermesh would be okay. Like, actually, the location of Hermesh. It's a nice sort of central spot as well. Plains, but on the river. Also, Araba's already a city, so that's one thing going in its favor. Hermesh is the right distance from Asan as well, so we keep our fort coverage going, so that's good. I think we make Hermesh the provincial capital of the Hermesh province. We can't do it right now because we need to be at peace, so that's irritating. So since we can actually move around the capitals, I guess what I can do is I can start building forts to mark the locations. So let's do that. Hermesh, then over here we'll have Asan. I guess it could be Taipei then, because Taipei is a bit more central in the province. Let me think about it. Over here in Ebla, Ebla, the farmland versus a plains tile on river. Farmland is, let's see here. Actually, oh wait, no. Farmland, 10% versus next to river is 5%. So farmland is better. So yeah, well, Ebla will stay the provincial capital over here. It's also the right distance. Well, okay, yeah, because if this becomes, let's see. I think I'm actually going to make Taipei the capital over here, not Asan. Because Asan, yeah, Taipei is a bit more central. Still on the river. It's the right distance from Hermesh, yeah, let's do it like that. And then over here, let's see, Ebla is kind of far away from everything. Up here, Hantotine is pretty good still. This is all like desert hills and whatnot. Yeah, this little valley outside of the region. Honestly, Mayer is a pretty good spot. It's right on the border of these other areas. It's right in the middle of Ebla, Mucus, and Aleppo Plain. So this would be like a true borderland city. It's on the river. It's plains. It's a little far from Ebla, but because like technically Hantotine is a little bit closer, but this would be like a well, I guess Hantotine accomplishes the same thing. It's not literally on the border of the three spots. That's kind of a cool location though. Like it's bordering 3 different regions. I think I'll make Mayer the provincial capital up here, just based on its cool location, and it's a good spot otherwise. It's a little not central in the province, but that's fine. It's a little far from Ebla, but that's fine. Well, nah, I shouldn't. I should follow my own rules. Also, Hantotine's already a city, so that's good. So I'm just going to refortify Hantotine. I may have destroyed. I don't know if there's a fort there. I may have kept it. Or there may have been a fort there. I mean, so whatever. We'll get it fortified. All right, so this will be the capital. Ebla stays the capital, which means over here in Jalbis. Let's see. Also, this can now be unfortified, and we'll. I guess we'll keep the workshop. Right. Whoops, I destroyed it. So we'll lose the workshop. Okay, so now with this in mind, so here, Alza Lana is an okay spot. It's the right distance from Taiba. It's the right distance from Hermesh. It's the right distance from Hantotine. It's a little far from Ebla, but that's fine. It's already a city too, which is nice. So, yeah, this is fine. Alzalana will be our capital over here. Okay, and then in terms of the Ebla administration, let's see. I think I may just also, I know I'm trying to save PI, but we do need to address all this. There's some downward trend. I think it's just harsh treatment for everybody for now. Except Tadmore, they're pretty happy. Everybody else, harsh treatment. All the new stuff, at least, harsh treatment. Let's bleed them dry. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. Wasting PI is what I'm doing. No wonder that didn't fix it. I was about to say, I made it worse. I was picking the opposite of harsh treatment. I guess it's not really the opposite, but it's like the mechanical opposite. Import routes. Oh, it's because we were trading from... Right, we were trading from Tunip, so now we have to... Alright, let's get some honey again from Mari. Trade with Mari as much as we can. That's probably the right move. Re-establish our fruit trade with Enkomi. Also, we have a new diplomacy slot, which is good. Definitely get the grain trade back from Enkomi. We probably want 2 grain trades from Enkomi, actually, to be fair. And then, what left? Brick? Do we need brick? The brick surplus? Do we need to be bricked up? That is the question. Not really. Let's see here. Oh, dates. We want dates again. Oh, we definitely want dates. Alright, there we go. Let one day go by. Okay. That'll have to do for now. I'll come back to address the details later once I'm not in war. Okay, so I'm waiting for this siege to finish down there. Or up there, rather, not down there. Oh, hello, mercenaries. Fancy seeing you here. Okay, well these guys are smaller in number than this force. More martial. I probably beat them in one-on-one combat, but it's kind of a toss-up. Or I could pay them off. I think I'll just do that. I don't want to risk one of my only armies that can sack being routed, so... Also, they would flee like 1,000 miles back north, so let's buy these guys off. If we can. We could. This is their loss. I think I just fire these guys, to be fully honest. I guess, because this guy here will take over any siege from Aharam, so I can't use him to help out with assaulting Waset, for example. So let's just fire these guys. Alright. Good stuff. Let's see here. I think we're good. What was I going to do with these guys? I think I'll send... Okay, I don't know what... I don't remember how those guys came to be there, but... Oh, I was trying to move them over here, I think. Okay, yeah, okay, let me march these guys down and then join for the assault, perhaps. I guess, you know, I'll just do the assault now, actually. Alright, Probast is finally won. Isn't a capital or anything like that, so it doesn't give us too much. But it's still good. Now the rest of this will transfer over. Okay, I think all of you guys... Let's see. I think, yeah, you come down here. Everybody come down to Rekkes. Also, everybody that's not on Forced March get Forced Marching, and then we'll unforced march everybody at the siege there. Alright, everybody come down here. Alright. Good stuff. Down here, things are looking good. Sieging Jeddah, that's fine. 25 gold, better than nothing, I guess. Okay, this is like the world's longest siege down here at Badet, so I don't know if I'm going to stay down there for too much longer. I guess you guys come on over, and then we'll do an assault, I think, at Waset. I think, let's see. They're getting closer. Not quite there. They're getting closer, though. Once I sack their capital, their tune will change real fast. Okay. Good. You guys, I guess, swing around to go join for that. Alright, let's see. Everybody stop force marching so that we can recover some morale as best we can. Alright. This force here is pretty vulnerable to this force. Let me ferry over one more army to go support this siege up here. I think that's what I have to do. Alright. One of Daniel's armies, I think, would be the right move. Alright, third levy of Kadesh is 11, so you guys can hop on there. What's the arrival date? 10th of June, okay. You guys come around. This may be a literal rescue situation. This is a close call. I do have the morale advantage still, even with cowardly. Like they're gonna go. Of course, Jedit hasn't fortified their own. Oh wait, no, hold on. They have fortified. These guys can siege this with 750. Really? Okay, interesting. I am bamboozled by that. Okay, sure. Alright, everyone's here. I think we'll just do an assault down here, to be fully honest at this point. I think we have the power needed. Yeah, let's do it. Here it comes. Yeah, my king. The sacking of Waset. Ahiram, the first Aberrate, has led his men to glorious victory during the siege of Waset. The enemy flee in disgrace, and all that is left is to decide on how to treat the residents within. Needless to say, the spoils of war are likely to cause those back in Dammâseq to admire Ahiram greatly, but leaving such wealth in the hands of one man could cause problems in the future. Waset delenda est. Brutal. Alright. The rampage resumes. Alright, you guys force march your way to Henkes. You guys force march your way to Seshesh. And then you guys, let's see here. Force march your way to Naturt. That is the plan. Okay. Alright, so literal, like, Ride of the Rohirrim-esque. Oh, these guys are gonna get here first as well. That's hilarious. This may change Kemet's decision, but I don't know if they're gonna see the landing in time. I'm also not sure if this will... I mean, I think we for sure survive now with these guys coming in. They're not at full morale, but this is better than nothing, right? Okay. Meanwhile, down here, you guys are getting into position. Alright. Also, let's get these guys off of force march before the battle. That would be smart. Alright, this is definitely a much better fight to take now. And these guys here aren't really at great morale. They're not great spots morale-wise. I'm going to wait for them to recover morale a little bit before I do the assault. Yeah, that is the plan. Engage the enemy. I wish there was a go-to thing for the engage the enemy pop-up, but... Okay. Okay, this isn't exactly going how I thought it would go. I had the clear numbers advantage. I guess the morale, like, was the problem. Okay, yeah, my line's falling apart. Time to leave. Yeah, this force is going to have to actually back up. That's a bummer, but I did manage to get 2 of the sieges done up here, so I'll take it. Let's withdraw. Oh my gosh. This guy had some good luck. Yeah, Daniel's military success is not necessarily super consistent. This is definitely kind of a father-son campaign situation. I feel like it's the team effort. They're both, you know, making little mistakes, but they're also overall doing pretty well. Alright. Twisting the knife. Ahiram, the first Aberrate, for reasons known only unto himself, has begun to view Ipfer Kura Mashid with jealousy and distrust, governor of Jordan Rift Valley. Even having them in the same room as one another is bound to result in hostility. Troubling. Don't rival a family head and the governor of Jordan Rift Valley. You dingus. Stop that immediately. Rivals. He's actually rivaled 2 different family heads, I'm just realizing now. How do I remove rival? Actually, well, loyalty's okay, so we'll leave it as. That guy's an old statesman at this point, so I think we're okay. Jedit is going to get this. Jedit's going to get that, I mean. Alright, that's fine. Get into position. Sacking of Hen Kiss, I should say. Alright. Interesting. Okay, you guys now... You guys actually come here, and you guys go north to here. Boats follow along as well. The mercs have been hired again. I don't think so. I can't entice them again. Oh, that's too bad. Okay. Let's take a look and see peace deals here. They're almost to the deal that I want. Honestly, I think I might just go for this peace deal and not try to expand Jedit. I think that... I mean, obviously, this hasn't been quite as enormous a success in terms of a war, which I'll win either way, but this hasn't been as runaway of a success as the first Kemet war. But I think Kemet's a bit more organized for this war, and I just, I don't know, maybe it's been bad rolls or what it's been, but haven't quite had the success this time around. But we have made thousands of gold, we've taken a number of slaves, and we have successfully beaten Kemet in more of a direct 1-versus-1 war, which is always good to verify that we can do. Ultimately, I think I just want this stuff from Kemet, and just to attend to my new land. I have all of Moab and Adam to deal with, I have all of Tunip, or I guess the Ebla region, to deal with as well, so I'm not really wanting to keep focused on this war. Although what I can do is give this to Jedit, and transfer over some of the stuff to Jedit as part of the peace deal. Let's see what else. Yeah, they're going to work on that, but it's not going to happen very fast. Jedit. And then... Oh, I need to give this to Jedit as well. And then this fort has to be taken for this to go to Jedit, so we do have to take this fort, at least. Oh my gosh. Hello. I don't even recognize this army. Okay. Kemet has a... I guess this army started the war going, like, walking south, and they've arrived. Alright, glad that I was looking down here when this was happening. Okay, this presents a bit of a problem. Unfortunately, I think these guys will finish their sack before those guys arrive. So you actually stay put on this side of the Nile, if you can. Yeah, I think our adventures down here are going to be wrapping up in just a sec. Time to evacuate the Herman levy on the boats, I think. Once the sack here is done, at least. You guys, this might be a successful assault. I'm just going to do the assault now. I think I can get away with that assault there. Just try to, you know, wrap up what we can. Yeah, Kemet does have, at the end of the day, like a large army. And my army is split apart really, really widely to accomplish all my goals at the minute. So, let's do that. You on the boats. You guys sneak around and then get onto the boats. Yeah, like that. If you can. And then you guys finish the siege and then get onto the boats. Yeah, we're gonna win this. I think. Definitely we're gonna win this. None shall hide. On the boats. And then all those guys will come northward. I wonder... I guess I can try to drop off at Giza to see if I can destroy the pyramids while I'm over here. May as well, right? My little pet project of depriving Egypt of their wonder. That would be quite a nice little thing to pull off. Sacking of Sashesh. None shall hide. Alright, on to the boats you go. Oh yeah, we're leaving. This is a 15,000 man Kemet army roaming around down here. We are out of here. 1st of September. Let's do the. I think we're fine to do this assault here. Oh my gosh, that army there could present a problem, but we're gonna be fine with this assault. Alright, give this to Jedit, and then let me look at the peace deal again. Hold on. Let's have a peace. Oh, wait. Reset. This goes to Jedit, and it includes that. Okay, good. And then this goes to Jedit as well. Good. Okay. And then this goes to me, that goes to me, that goes to me, and that goes to me. Okay, this is the deal that I want. We're almost there. I'll take this deal once I'm able to get it, and then call it there, I think. We expand Jedit. Jedit then gains control of the quite important... so this is actually quite good. So we don't quite get control of this line of straits, but we do get control of this line of straits, which means we further strengthen our ability to control the Delta area in the next war. And, you know, Kemet's not, you know... Kemet's not down and out yet. Like, they're still a serious contender. I think in the first war they were so racked by rebellions, their armies just really didn't make a full appearance. This time they were showing up in force and really doing their best to alarm me as they do so. Okay, let's see. You guys... Actually, yeah, you guys come up here. You've taken extreme casualties, but we'll do what we can. Come and get this if you can, and then this is a lot of war score added on as well. Alright, everybody's on the boats. You guys come north to take more unfortified locations if we can. Actually, this one's better because this one gets the whole location, so... You guys come north to here. You guys come north to this one just to sack it. Make some more money along the way. Alright, good. You guys are all here. I can probably do an assault here. Yeah, I think this is a good place to do an assault. Get some more war score. Kemet is close to accepting my peace deal. Good, the siege is won. Come down to put Tefet under siege as well. Oh! I was not paying attention up here. Alright, Kemet, how would you like to go to peace? How about Jedit doesn't get this new stuff? I want them to actually have Jedit, if possible. Oh my gosh. Let's reset the deal. How about Kemet just gives me the stuff that I want over here? They do go for this deal. Okay, here's the thing, right? We're about to get a bunch of war score from this occupation happening. So let me thread the needle here. Okay. Let me transfer this all to Jedit, first of all. See if I can squeeze a little bit more for Jedit out of the deal. Okay. They won't accept this deal barely. Although, once these guys flee... let's see. Such a close thing. Okay. Yeah, they won't accept it. Let's see here. Alright, you know what? I'm going to cut my losses. Oh, and, okay, now they won't even take the deal that I wanted. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to cut my losses after all. We were in this thing for a bit longer. You guys back up. Okay, lose some more war score from that. That's we're gonna get more war score in just a sec from our wars here. Let's see. Do I just have another? I think I have another slot here. Let's get some limestone, I think. Sounds good. Come back to that in a minute. Let's see. You guys are actually still moving, that's right. Okay. That's a bummer, but that's fine. Martial advance as well. Alright, let's grab Scorpio. A small anti-personnel variant of the Siege Ballista, the Scorpion was deployed to deadly effect during prolonged sieges. Good stuff. Okay, now they'll do this deal. Oh, now they'll really super duper do this deal. Oh my gosh, now they'll do this deal as well. Oh wait, hold on. That's why I wasn't selecting that. Okay. Grab all this. Okay, they'll take this deal now. And give Jedit back to Jedit. Okay. And give this to Jedit. Okay, not quite. Alright, let's not be greedy here. Let's reset. So return the city of Jedit to Jedit. That's the least you can do. And give me all of Moab and Edom. That should be all of it. Yes, that is, I think, all of it. Okay, I'll take this deal. 17 AE. So this is a bit of a smaller scale victory, to be sure, but now that Kemet's Doom Stack has arrived in the south, I am not in a position to really effectively sack them. I think this was another war to teach me some good lessons about how to fight Kemet. I really do need to build a slightly strong... What I need to do is I need to build a navy that is like meant to counter the Kemet Navy to hold them in place, and then I can use my boats more effectively to maneuver around on the Nile Delta. But whatever the case, this is still a victory for Canaan. Not quite as prestigious a victory over Kemet as Abdestart achieved, but definitely a respectable victory, and we've achieved our long-standing goal of kicking Kemet out of Moab and Edom in a big way, so that is something to celebrate. We've solidified our southern borders for now. We have returned Jedit to Jedit. That's the least they deserve. And yeah, Kemet has once again lost against us, even though this time around they had a much more organized response and they were able to hold us back pretty well. So I think with that noted, let's go ahead and take this deal and call it there for the second war against Kemet. Okay. The Upper Kemetic Major Power of Kemet accepts our generous peace offer. Kemet Ibis Tehet Nom to Jedit, which is just the city of Jedit. Kemet Sa'ar to Canaan, Kemet Western Dead Sea to Canaan, Kemet Batir to Canaan, and Kemet Petra to Canaan. Alright. With that done, disband all the levies as we can. Some of these guys are not going to be disbanded quite so soon. Shoot, the guys that are on the boats can't be disbanded until they're off the boats, I don't think. Alright, that's irritating, but we will deal with that. All of my boats with all my guys. Actually, let me just do it like this. All of my boats, every single boat. All of them. Everyone return to Rapahu, and then we'll let the guys go once they arrive. I don't know if I can release them in Jedit. Right. Okay. And armies-wise, these guys are still retreating, so I have to wait for them to finish moving to disband them. Meantime, now that we're in peacetime, I can start to do some of this stuff. Alright, provincial capital, I'm going to move it over to Hantoutine. That stays there, that stays there. Over here, move it to Taibeh. And over here, move it to Hermesh. Good. I'm also going to destroy the city of Zamer in the Desert Hills. This can go. Alright. I think that is good for up here for now. Okay, let me take a look at my new territory here. So, I think I mostly didn't really touch anything because I was waiting for. Yeah, this I just have to colonize all this stuff. We'll get to work on that. It's just gonna take a while, to be fully honest. I did this in like the least efficient way possible. Holy crap! I picked like the worst spots. All right, that's fine. Okay, so here in Western Dead Sea, for now, let's see. Actually, let me look at it like this. Actually, Moab and Adam provinces. Everything is on harsh treatment, except Batir needs to be on harsh treatment. Alright, I should look at Ebla as well. Alright, that's good. Okay, right, so, down here. So, up here, Dibon is the capital, that's correct. Do we have a fort? I don't have a fort, like, scheduled, so I need to address that. This is unfortified. Let's see. Destroy the tolling station and queue up a fort behind the garrison building. Nabo can lose the foundry, and also the fort. Right down here. Actually, I need to look at all this territory, like, totally. Alright, the fort here at Natapa can go. Takoa, that's fine. Zahar, that's fine. Granary, I think can go. This is a pretty barren little area here, but we'll see if we have food problems. Hopefully not. Okay, so down in, or let's do it like this. Let me look for Rogue. Also Nabo should probably be demoted, but I'll get to that later. Let me just destroy all the random buildings that I left here before, and also colonize as I can. We have a lot of manpower to use, so yeah, let me actually prioritize that. Whenever I'm allowed to. Not over there, I guess. Alright, that's fine. Actually, over here I might be able to. You can do it here, okay. Alright, anyways, up here, destroy that, keep the mine, destroy that, destroy that. Alright, down here, destroy the farms, mine for marble, that's good, keep that. Alright, destroy the workshop, destroy the foundry, but keep the loyalty buildings. Mine for precious metals. I have a lot of slaves to move as well. It'll take a second to deal with that in just a minute. Salt mine, I'll keep that. Over here, that's all good. Mine for marble. We've got some bitumen down here. Okay, down here in Soar, that's a huge province. Let's see. I'm also going to figure out the capitals in just a minute. Workshop can go, Foundry can go, Foundry can go, this can stay. Right down here in Petra, Marble Mine can stay, Farming Settlement for Sheep can go. Scribe School can go, Palace can go, because it's not doing anything right now. Alright, over here, let's see. Mine for stone, that can stay there. Mine for marble, lots of marble mining down here. Alright. Okay, so let's figure out our capitals for Moab and Adam. So let's start in the south. So down here in Eloth, I think the coastal city of Eloth is our best spot here. Like I've said many times, Moab and Adam is just a truly wretched region in terms of terrain quality, so we have to just find whatever good tile we can. Coastal tile Eloth on the Red Sea, this is the clear winner down here, so this stays as the fort, or as the capital, I mean, so it's in the middle of building up its infrastructure anyway, so that's pretty good. Let us get some citizen happiness. It's earthenware clock down here as well. Alright. And some gemstones. Actually, some more gemstones too. Alright, that'll have to do for now. Okay, and then over here in Petra, let's see. Well, actually, let me first, let's see here. Is being lakeside, what does that do? That gives it nothing. Okay, so being lakeside has no effect. So over here, just anything that is plains would be good, honestly. Either Zafar, Yehiv, or Sapir are pretty good spots, or Yehel are good. I think one nice thing about Zofar and Yehiv is that they also control these tactical passageways, although that's sort of true going north and south as well. The other question is here in Soar, where will the capital be? Because if I put it, for example, at Edan, I don't want Yehiv to be the capital down here. Let's see here. Let me actually go on the north side now to verify. So Dibon definitely stays the capital because that's farmland. Up here, Balu is farmland, as is Batir. Balu is riverside, but Batir is further away from Dibon, which I like. Kir Haraset is also farmland for some reason, so these are all pretty good spots. Yeah, let's see, farmland. Do I not get a river bonus here? I actually don't see one. Maybe this river is, like, not real. Mysterious phantom river. A nearby river there. No nearby river bonus. Okay, well, in that case, I think Batir stays the capital. So, let's actually build a fort there. Yeah, that's good. So that with Batir as the capital here, Husania is a pretty interesting spot for the capital over here. Well, it's really far out of the way. It's kind of defensible, and it helps protect the movement around here. Let me think about this. I think Soar being the capital actually makes the most sense, because it creates a nice middle place between Hatzarim and Batir. So I think Soar stays the capital, which means Zofar stays the capital. So okay, that's the play. So we're good to go now. So up here, this place gets fortified. This place, I'll make a city, but first I'm going to fortify it. Alright, there we go. And then once I'm able to raise someone who can do road building, I think the Canaan Levy actually can do road building now. And not just I think, they definitely can. I'll use the Canaan Levy to get to work roading up this and also the north of Ebla. So that is the plan there. Let's, I think, go ahead and resume now. Now, I spent all my PI addressing all of my new territories, so I have to save up my PI again to be able to build the Wonder. That's fine. Ahiram is still pretty healthy, so I think we're good to go on that. So let's go ahead and I think resume. Although first, I should note we actually have 3 more relationship slots. So that's pretty good. Our current relations are Enkomi and Jedit, our client states, of course, and guaranteeing Pitinia. I could guarantee Petra at this point. That would, because Kemet, like, I think there's a good chance Kemet goes to war with Petra pretty soon, just to get the rest of this. And I think I might just let that happen, and then I'll take this land from Kemet in the 3rd Kemet War and just release Petra. Like, I think I'd rather do that than actually guarantee Petra, like, to be fully honest. I guess the alternative is, because the thing is, I'd rather have a Petra client state than a Petra guarantee target down here. And I guess the thing, though, if I liberate Petra from Kemet, they're not going to be my client state. Let's see, can they just become my client state? Or actually, they'd be a tribal vassal. Actually, having a tribal vassal is kind of not a bad idea. I might just go to war with Petra myself, honestly. Maybe with the Canaan Levy when they're down roading, and to make them my tribal vassal. So that way, that accomplishes my goal of Kemet not attacking Petra, and then I can feed Petra land from Red Sea as I move through the area. That might be the better way to do that. Another thing I could do is guarantee some of these breakaway states in Kemet, namely Viper, Mount Gnome, but they're actually at war with Kemet, so this wouldn't really help anything. I could guarantee Nubia. Actually, they wouldn't accept it. They have to accept the guarantee. Can't they just declare that I'm guaranteeing them? Why do they have to, like, agree to it? Oh my gosh. If I raise relations with them, They might eventually go for it. I think I want to make sure Nubia survives. I think Nubia being down here keeps Kemet from having the power of the back of the map behind them, so I'm going to actually start raising my opinion with Nubia. It won't do much, but it will do something. They're really far away, so as my AE goes down, it'll also get better pretty fast, so I'll keep an eye on this, though, to be sure. Can I mark them, or can I put them on my outliner? How does this work again? Hold on. Ledger, name. This is probably not the easiest way to do it. Where's Nubia? How do I put them on my ledger? How do I do this? Hold on. Okay. Oh wait, it's over here. What am I doing? Okay, yeah. Literally, it's already over there. Once all my navies are reorganized and my levies are lowered, I'll be able to see it, so they'll be fine. Right, so Nubia is one more relationship slot, so we have one more slot that we can use, because we have 6, which means that the Petra slot and the Nubia slot are accounted for. I think the last slot I use maybe in a Mari-related capacity. I could try, well, how do I want to do this? I think I'll leave the 6th slot open just as a flexible slot for whatever use I can come up with for it later. Let's go to speed 3, get our forces back. Alright, that will help the situation down here. And then Tyranny of Ahiram Abarid. Ahiram has gained a reputation as a brutal tyrant who cares nothing for those he rules over. Rabble-risers have begun to gather in the streets to openly condemn his misrule of Canaan. Alright, the Wonder will have to wait a bit longer, unfortunately. Nothing I can do about that. Kemet wants to trade with me. The other reason I'm pretty safe from Kemet, I think, is that I'm one of their biggest trade partners, so I also am benefited from going back to also, let's now decrease the pay, and not pay for a fleet, and not pay for our forts. Yeah, okay, we're good. Our fleets are returning. These guys are almost back. Let me see if I can lower the guys. Okay, good, I can lower those guys. What? Honey? Where did my honey trade go? I just started trading for honey as well. Keep the honey trade going. That's dip rep. I want dip rep. Trade with Mari. Alright, we can lower these guys as well. Military experience being gained. Alright. Actually, I guess these guys can drop the armies off here so they can get lowered sooner. And then we'll move the fleets back. So I forgot that I could actually unblack flag them in my allies' land, or in my client state's land. So that's pretty good. Oh my gosh. There we go. 19th of December. Good. You guys come back over to... I moved past 19th of December, didn't I? Come back over... let's see. Yeah, come back over to tier, I think. Alright, lower more of the levies. Yeah, now it's just some of the Herman levies that are remaining. That's fine. And then the Canaan levies can be raised in 1st of March. Let's see. 1st of March, 932. Okay, that's fine. You guys come up to tier. Out of the way. That's Akko. Where's tier? It's right there. Okay. Coming of the city of Asan, our extension of new privileges and investments into the local infrastructure have seen Asan grow from relative humility into a true Eblaite city. While it still has some way to go before it can rival the great cities of our age, the past 2 years have ushered in a new era of growth and urbanization in the territory. I did not... I think this was happening... This was something that Tunip started, so I actually didn't notice that. Shoot. I don't really want this to be a city. Hey guys, I have some bad news, people of Asan. Yeah. That's painful, but yeah, I don't think there's no way for me to like notice that when it's just queued up like that. All right, this last force will arrive, and then we can lower them. Here, you guys come to tier. Why do I never find tier when I look? That's Barot. There we go. That's tier. That is the last of my armies disbanded. Okay, the second war against Kemet has concluded. I mean, it didn't just conclude, but it's now firmly concluded in victory for Canaan, although not as outrageous a victory as the previous one. But still, good outcome for sure. Alright. Back up to 36,000 manpower. Pretty good. Also, our economy is recovering pretty quick here, so that's quite good as well. Yeah, good things all together. Let's get the fleet back and organized. Keep an eye on Nubia as well. Danel Abrid requests responsibility. The heir to Canaan, Danel Abrid is asked to take on some of the responsibilities of rulership from Ahiram I Abrid. Though young, Danel Abrid is confident that he has the necessary capabilities to be an effective administrator. Yeah, sure. That sounds fine to me. These guys would actually become my allies if I was allowed to have allies, but I'm not. Best I can do is guaranteeing them, unfortunately. Alright, let's get the fleets merged back together. And as I said before, I'm going to do a... I'm at 150 ships now. I'm going to do a naval reorganization, not right now, but I will start to plan it, where I'm going to have probably 2 main fleets on the north and south of my coast to pick up my northern and southern levies. And then I'll also have a 3rd fleet that's actually like a properly composed war fleet to, first of all, fight Kemet on sea, and they're actually building up their ships now. I think they saw that that's something they should get around to. And also to possibly oppose, not you guys, possibly oppose other... Okay, these guys actually have a navy, which makes sense. Yeah. Possibly oppose other naval opponents at sea, so we shall see exactly how that happens. But that's going to be it for this episode of the Dammâseq Campaign. Or the Dammâseq Campaign, the Dammâseq Campaign. Another successful war, and I think even though the Kemet Wars are not a completely risk-free way of making some money, we did make a fair bit of money from that, and more importantly, secured Moab and Adam. Now, future wars with Kemet will be a bit more normal, kind of expansion wars without the need to take stuff that we're kind of surrounding like that, and we can concentrate all of our forces onto all the various fronts a bit more efficiently. So, whatever the case, that's going to be it for this episode of the Dammâseq Campaign. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.